Hey guys, Big J here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, round 13's done and dusted, and boy, was it a shocker. Let's see how the team went. This week we scored 1,642 points. Wasn't very good, but what can we do? We had a lot of donuts. This week, I think we only had something like 16 playing. Reeves was out, other guys got injured, so pretty dreadful week, but we can bounce back. We're now in the top 2%, which is not preferable, but what can you do? And we've dropped 1,973 positions. So hopefully we can jump up a little bit of that this week. We're going to have about, we'll see how we go. But yeah, the team value is really good as well. But we've only got 6 trades, and we're probably going to use 4 today. So we could finish our team in a couple of weeks and have no trades. So we'll see how that goes. Cool. So in the back line, Lloyd was pretty good. Can't complain. 104. Same with Stewart. 130. Gulled it up pretty hard in the second half of the game. So I'm pretty happy. Bloody Whitfield, boys. If I could take that back, if I could take back last week's trades, could have had Kelly, could have had Tom Mitchell, would have gone massive. But what can you do? I'm hoping Whitfield bounces back. They played, well, GWS and North played, and it was a draw. But they played in Bluntstone, so the ground's not very big, and it's really congested. So Whitfield gets a lot of points from running. Running and kicking uses that running man, and when you can kick basically half the ground in one kick, you just don't get the ball. So, yeah. And he's coming back from his injury. I think he's slowly going to come into form, and GWS's run is really good. So I'm looking for some big scores. Darcy Moore. So, I was really happy with the 98. Especially after last week where he got like a 60, and then he's come out and done his PCL or ACL. Doesn't matter, he's out for the season. So, thanks for the 98. Thanks for not doing much. Another trade wasted, but you know that's Supercoach for you. Short scored a 111, pretty happy, and Tom Highmore, boys. So, what a surprise that was. I think he had something like 17 intercepts in that game, and good old Adelaide, they did really well. Really well to come back and win. So, yeah, he'll make a bit of money, but, you know, we don't need him for money. It's more about the bench cover at this point, and that's what he provides. So, pretty happy about it. Ridley was on a bye, obviously, and then Murphy. So, Murphy's gone and injured himself. I'm going to trade him this week. Would have liked him not to lose money, because it means I can't do some trades, and I have to keep other players, which is disappointing, and I'm going to have to keep them for the whole year. So, what can you do, really? Players get injured and it sucks. Oliver with the 108 was okay. I think I went steal, as you can see, with the VC 126. There were some bigger scores this week, and I was like, man, I've got to go and play him. Oliver should go really well, and he just died off. So, pretty upset about that. I think he jumped a few points in the end, but even like a max score with the 123 was comparable. So, bit annoyed. McRae didn't play. Still 126, not too bad. I think he got robbed a few points. Led with the 132. So this guy's a freak. I think he was on something like 60 points coming into the fourth quarter, and he just went massive. So 132. Everyone's got him now. Well, you should have him, but yeah, pretty happy. Poulter 61, not too bad. Thanks for the service. We're going to get rid of you this week. And Bianco. So I'm really hoping Bianco keeps his spot. They seem to like him down there. Obviously, with the new coach, things could change, but yeah, good bench cover at least. McRae didn't play, and then Fife. So midfield's going to get a few more players in this week, so I'm happy. Biggest shock of last week was Reeves out. So the day before the game, or even the day of the game, Reeves has come out and said, well, the club's come out and said, hey, Reeves has hurt his ankle. He can't come in, and Segler's gone and went massive. I think he best game of his life. So Reeves isn't going to play, probably. Well, we'll see. But Grundy comes back next week, so yeah. What can you do? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Others brought in guys like Zach Smith, and they're doing fine. But yeah, you can't really reverse halfway through unless you've got a spare trade, which we didn't have, so we got stuck with it. Zorko not going to play this week. Last day of suspension, or last week of suspension, so hopefully he does, comes back and smashes it next week. Jack Zeeble, 91, can't complain. Really wish I had Aaron Hall in the team. It's going to hurt not having him. It has. That F6 curse, man. Could have had Hall. Would have had like a million more points over Atkins. But, yeah, that's our season. And next year we've just got to do better. And who else? So Dustin Martin, 110. Not too bad. And Impey. So, sadly, I'm going to have to hold Impey for the rest of the season, which really hurts. But he had a bit of a role change. He was put on lockdown defender because he's quick. I think he was playing on Heaney. Good old Hawks for winning that game. But, yeah, we may see a few more role changes from him. It's okay for an F6, but when you could have had the likes of Hall for an Impey, you're missing out on 100 points every week. And once teams start having full teams again, it's really going to be painful. Waterman injured his calf. I don't see him playing again because he was taking Devon Smith's role, and now Devon Smith's back. So he's basically, he can come in the team, but he's relying on someone else being injured to actually play. And Madden. So really glad Madden's playing again this week. He didn't play 2 weeks ago. It hurt us. So yeah, really happy. My plans for this week. It looks like I've worked it out, but I may have 0 trades left. Depending on how crazy Coleman Jones's price gets, I'm hoping I can just go 1-for-1 to Danger. We'll see what happens, but if not, we'll have to double trade, and that's going to mean no trades. But yeah, what can you do? It's Supercoach. This week we're going to trade out Darcy Moore. Going to trade out Murphy, Waterman, and Poulter. So they're going to be our 4 this week. 5 goes to the back line. We're going to bring in... The aim is to get as many guys playing so we can have a really good run. And that's what we're going to do. So we've got big Houston's coming in. Port's got a pretty easy run, and they're playing Gold Coast first. So hoping for some big scores. McRae to the forward line. We're going to bring in a couple of Hawks rookies because they're coming right on the bubble. Well, not on the bubble, but they're coming into form. I believe at least John Newcomb is a mid-year guy. I don't know about Bramble, but both have been named, so they're coming in. Cheap 102k rookies that should play a whole season, which is fantastic for us. So Newcomb and boys and girls, the favoured son is coming into the side this week. The almost certain to be North Melbourne player in 2022. Let's go. Oh, if I can spell his name right. Josh Kelly. Get in my team, son. So, Giants have a pretty decent run for the rest of the season, so I'm really happy to bring him in. And, yeah, that's the team. So, midfield's done, which I'm happy about. Hopefully we don't get any more defensive injuries, but we'll have the Highmore cover. And potentially Bianco cover as well with Fife if we really, really need it, which would suck, but yeah. If I just press optimize, cool. So, decent projected score. I'm going to VC McRae this week we can go into Dusty Martin. He hasn't been captain all year, so yeah, it's not too bad. Let's just quickly check how many we've got playing. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15's pretty decent. A lot of teams are going to be running 12, 13, 14. So to have 15, can't complain. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. You know, the likes of Impey might jump up a bit more in price. You got Bramble who's got a 20. He's not going to score 20 hopefully. So, you know, you're going to get a bit more price in that. But yeah. Let me know how your week's going, guys. I'm glad I dodged Hell Week. Round 14 was supposed to kill me, and it looks like we're going to do okay. So, like, share, and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye.